$147 billion bill and introduce individual pieces for votes. Vice President Joe Biden insists he and the president worked hard to get something that both sides could agree on.
He not only rolled up his sleeves, we rolled up our sleeves, our pant legs, we were in our gym shorts working like the devil to make sure we could find some accommodation for the Republicans. They've made it real clear that under no circumstances are they prepared to pay for anything that we need to do now so we don't raise the debt further in order to help people have jobs.
Joining me now is California Congresswoman Loretta Sanchez. Congresswoman, good morning.
Good morning.
You know, the president promised the American people a jobs bill, and Senate Democrats couldn't even get a unanimous vote. So what can Congress do for the 14 million Americans who are still out of work?
Well, now you see the problem. The problem has been the Senate on many of these bills where we can't get the 60 votes required just to even have a vote on whatever we are trying to do. So what we're going to do now is try to break that bill up in pieces and see what pieces might have the support in order to get out of the Senate. For example, one of them might be to continue this lowering of the payroll tax, or another might be some tax incentives to some companies to do more research and development. So there are different pieces in that bill that we might be able to find votes for.
Let's talk about another one. Last night, the president was in Orlando, and between fundraisers, you might have seen this, he toasted to jobs with a group of unemployed workers, and he talked about Republicans Lincoln and Eisenhower, who invested in infrastructure, which is a centerpiece of the president's plan. You're a blue dog, known as a more conservative brand of Democrat. If the infrastructure part of the bill comes to you, would you support it?
Absolutely. In fact, when the original $800 billion package to boost the economy was done 2 years ago, my biggest concern with it, and I told the president and I told my own party, was that we needed to do infrastructure, but real infrastructure. We needed to do the majority because this really puts people back to work. And it's just not the roads and bridges that we see crumbling. You know, the older cities in America, now almost some over 200 years old, everything you don't see, the sewer systems, for example, are corroding and breaking on us. You look just at New York City, for example, where every other day you have some pipe breaking on some street, and it's because they're so old. So even the things we don't see, we need to be doing that. When we do that, we make good paying jobs, and those jobs create almost 7 other jobs in the economy. So infrastructure is very key.
So you have all these plans that are out there. You're going to vote on them piece by piece. The American people clearly, especially the 14 million out of work, are frustrated. Sounds like you're frustrated with the Senate. But Harry Reid said yesterday, and we've heard this frankly from a lot of Democrats, that Republicans oppose the jobs bill for political reasons, that it helps them if the economy stays in bad shape. But is that fair?
Well, it certainly is fair. I mean, I've heard my own colleagues on the Republican side say, we just want to make Obama look so bad. We don't care how bad the economy gets. We can win this election. We want our president.
You've heard them say that?
Yes, they have said that. They've said that. They've said that behind closed doors to me. They said nothing is moving. They said, we're going to make him look bad. We want to get rid of him. We want to get rid of care reform bill. The only way they believe they can get rid of health care reform is to get rid of President Obama.
Who is saying that, Congresswoman?
Well, I'm not, these are actual friends on the other side who have said this is what's happening in our conference, in their groupings when they're meeting.
Congresswoman Loretta Sanchez, always good to see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Heads up, that TV you're watching could be defective. Sony is recalling just under 2 million Bravia flat panel televisions because of a defect that could cause them to melt or catch fire. The company says it's offering a free inspection and repair to these 5 models. They've been sold worldwide since 2007. 11 incidents of overheating have been reported over the past 3 years, although none outside of Japan. If you want more info, check it out at msnbc.com.
Time for the Your Business Entrepreneur of the Week. Mobile Medical International, a builder of mobile surgical units, hit hard times in its first years of operations. Owner Rick Cochran asked employees to work without pay, maintaining their health insurance. Soon, business boomed and the company was named the SBA's 2011 Small Business of the Year. For more, watch Your Business Sunday mornings at 7:30 on MSNBC.